onto those seats. Fulke's flags are waving. Green means go. Nate Hill down the front stretch in the 11L. Hang on to her, Nitty! We got them stacked up over in turn number 2. Green flag flies back underway, and down the front stretch goes the factory stop. Into turn number 1, the number 20 of Miller down to the inside, looking to take a lead away from the 11L of Nate Hill. Looking way down on the bottom is Miller. Chilson, hang on to her, Dustin Bassett. He's going to come to a stop, and the back of the pack, caution on the Speedway. Off of turn number 4, they're ready to go racing one more time. Down the front straightaway, they ride it. Miller on the inside. Up on the outside is Hill. Off corner number 2, they ride it. Nate Hill in that 11L's motoring down the backstretch. Wow! Wow! Hang on! Up the dirt monster! As the 127 of Towner and the 4MK of Sheldon Whitman got together down the backstretch. I believe they were stuck together. The 4MK of Whitman got up on the outside retaining wall, and then I believe they came pinched together. Nate Hill is on the accelerator. Green flag is down. Back underway. Down the front stretch we go. Nate Hill on the accelerator down the back stretch. Yeah, Levi Fink, he gets sideways. Cyrus Homer just races his way in inside of the top 5. Nate Hill, that Ziggy Racing for 11L out front, center base is showing away. Hilson underneath Miller on turn number 2. He will take position number 2 as Miller loses a little bit of ground. Towner going to look to take the number 3 spot away. It's Nate Hill. They clicked on lap number 3. 27 laps remain. Four laps now complete for your race leader, Nate Hill. Mike Chilton starting to reel him in car number 28M. Sheldon Whitman pulling pit side with the 4MK. Tommy Gruber uncharacteristically spinning around by himself in turn number 4, and caution lights on. Back to racing they go. Into turn number 1, Nate Hill. AS Company from Miller. Miller works down the backstretch. He has Tilson up on the outside. Josh Towner in the 9 right there in the mix. Into 1 and 2 they ride. Nate Hill sets the pace off of quarter number 2. Chilson rides there in the number 2 spot. Towner up on the outside down the back stretch. He'll take over the number 3 spot. Into quarter number 3 and 4 they ride it. Up on the outside is the 11L of Nate Hill. 7 and 23 remain. Chilson takes a dive down to the inside in that 28M machine. Josh Towner in the number 9X. He goes on the outside of Chilson, goes around. And we are under caution, 8 laps in. Hang on, Ned Fitch. Green flag is out, racing down the front stretch. The 11L of Nate Hill, a one-time feature winner here at the Speedway. Leads him to turn 3, but Josh Towner on the back bumper of that 9X machine. You know he wants to pick up the win. 9 down, 21 remain. Tommy Groover, who's had an eventful evening of racing inside the top 5. And how about this? Josh Towner with a slide job on Nate Hill for the race lead. 10 down, 20 remain. Towner looking to take that Triple Crown. Hang on to turn 4, 9 around. It's going to bring out the caution on lap number 10. Towner into turn 3, ready to get on it. 10 and 20 remain in the Triple Crown for the factory stocks. Towner, Hill, Cyrus Homer, Levi Fink, and the 8C breaking down the front straightaway. I believe he's going to clear to the pit area. As Josh Towner out front, and hang on, Tommy Gruber gets spun around in turn 3. His eventful night continues. Green back in the air, back underway. Towner back on the accelerator down to turn number 1. Hill riding there in the number 2 spot. Fink up the 3rd now. Are down on the inside. I believe that's the Conklin 4C machine riding in 4th. Chilson back up to 5th with a ride for Paul Conklin as we got the fastest 63F machine off the pace. Hoping he'll clear down the front stretch, but he is way off the pace. He will clear. Towner sets it down to corner number 1 and 2. The die machine a little off the pace in corner number 3 and 4. He'll get it re-going. Into 3 and 4, Josh Towner on a Saturday afternoon ride here at the Penncan Speedway. The 7R of Gruber pulling down to the infield. Coming together with the Decker 20 machine. Off of quarter number 2. Halfway when they cross the stripe this time. 15 down, 15 to Remo. For Josh Towner. No, I'm sorry, 5 laps to go. They shortened it down to 20. As Towner out front setting the pace, Hill riding second. Third is the 34F of Fink. Fourth, Chilson. Charlie Towner passed a lot of cars with the body off that machine. An impressive ride. He's down quite a few laps, though. Paul Conklin in the 4C running unofficially 5th. 16 down. 4 to go and something amiss. The Towner machine. Right rear tire perhaps on the Towner 9X. He's going to keep nursing her down, but there's something definitely amiss. That puts Nate Hill up to the point. Nate Hill in car number 11L, the Ziggy Racing ride, and definitely a right rear tire down on the 9X of Towner. So Nate Hill, Mike Chilson back up to second now. Levi Fink third. Miller back up to fourth. Fifth is Conklin. Parallel sticks in the sky. 2 more times to go for Nate Hill in the Ziggy Racing number 11 machine. Can he hold off Chilson? In the 28, that's Mike Chilson. But the 11L of Nate Hill, that Ziggy Motorsport. He gets a shot in the caboose. Here comes Fink, and this one is far from over, but Chilson takes the race lead. He'll see the white flag. One more trip around the speedway for Chilson. Hill, does he have anything left in the tank? Did he save anything? Mike Chilson in the 28M takes him up the back straightaway. Into 3 and on, but turn number 4. Mike Chilson in car number 28M is your King of the Can winner. Nate Hill second. Third is Fink. Fourth, Miller. And at the line, Paul Conklin going sideways.
Congratulations to Nate Hill.
Oh, thank you.
They took the spot away from the 28 for driving in that last lap. How's it feel? You've run here all season, and I do believe this is your first win.
It's the first win this season, second career win, but this is the one that I wanted to win. I've always loved the King of the Can race. This is great. This is great.
So not only are we here for King of the Can, this is the final round for the Triple Crown. So you were also the Triple Crown $500 winner. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, it's all Ziggy here. It is all Ziggy. He's the brains behind the operation, the money behind the operation. But I also got to thank Luke, my teammate. He's not here tonight, for letting me drive his car. I did not have a car. He let me drive his car. So a huge shout out to him. Thank you to Ziggy. I mean, I love you, Zig. He's everything with this team. Eric came. But the guys that helped us throughout the year, Dave Acosta, there's so much that goes into it. It's great. Thank you for having the track open, you know.
Well, I'd like to thank you again for racing with us all year. Congratulations on your first win here at Penncan.